What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of our favorite podcast. It used to be late night podcast, but I got a like first star announcement. Late night podcast is out of the table. There's another channel that's named Late Night Podcast, and I don't want to clash it. I don't want you guys to get confused. Plus, our videos won't appear in the search bar because of that channel. So I decided to change it to JXBMode Podcast. So the other videos where I'm going to change the name, of course, I cannot change anything in the video. It's already done, and the thumbnail is done. I could change it, but I'm just going to leave it like that. And because it's a lot of work, trust me. It is okay, just for like a tombstone, let's say. So there's no more late night podcasts. However, we're gonna change it to JXB mode podcast. So technically, it's the first one that's named like that, but no, let's just pretend the other ones are JXB mode too. So welcome to the third episode of JXB mode podcast. We're here to talk until we are dry, like no more saliva in our mouths, speaking about everything gaming. And of course, today's topic, we're not gonna talk too much. We're gonna much more react, and we're gonna rate one of our favorite franchise videos from the beginning to the end. Fair warning, not all of them will have like all the intros. Not all of them will have openings, so we're gonna skip the ones that don't, but the ones that do, we're going to see them. So we picked 3 games, but before we start, I like to feature. What do you call that? Present, right? The one and only God Drifter, man. Welcome back to another episode of the JXB Mode podcast. It's hard to say it. I need to say late night podcast. It's in my tongue already. Say hello, man.
Yeah, it's a very recently fighting and role-playing gaming Jackal, Godric there, and we are back in JXB Mode podcast. And I am your co-host, known as Godric there, aka your favorite Jackal of all time, but that's besides the point.
So we're here. It's time. Another episode. Another video for you to watch while you're working, while you're cooking, if you're bored and you want to see us in the big screen on the TV, or wherever you are, whenever and wherever. Like the Game Boy Advance video. That was a cool thing, by the way. That was a really cool thing. I think I had one from Pokemon. I think I had the Blaziken versus Charizard battle. Well, the whole battle per se, 2 episodes. But yeah. Anyway, but enough about that. So we picked more than 3 games. Oh, let's be honest here, but I don't know how long this is gonna take, and I don't want to take way too long tonight. Okay, so whatever the reason in our list of our games that we picked, if we don't finish them, and if it's taking too long by the time we're do 3 or 4, then we're gonna stop and we're gonna do a part 2 of this reactions, and maybe more parts, because again, there's a lot of gaming franchise with a lot of gaming intros, and they all don't have to be a franchise. We just picked it like that because I want to react from the first game to the last game the way they did all the openings, of course, right? So, and of course, again, I repeat myself, not all of the games in the franchise have an opening. Like, for example, Twisted Metal, let's say, right? It only has 3, 4 Small Brawl and Head On, if I'm not mistaken, but Black and PS3 doesn't either, I think. Yeah, I don't think so. So just letting you know that for the ones that don't have, will be skipped. Okay, so yeah, the first, we all got that covered. Now let's begin. The first franchise, of course, we want to get that over with because it's our favorite one. It's gonna be SoulCalibur and Soul Blade. Even though it's only one game, but it's basically the same thing. It's SoulCalibur franchise, right? So, the first, what are we watching? What is the first one that we are gonna watch, Drift, from the SoulCalibur universe?
We're going to be watching the Soul Blade intro, which
yes, sir,
is basically the first. Well, technically, it's the first game in the series of SoulCalibur, to say the least. And keep in mind, this is for PS1, but the ones that we're about to watch is the intro remastered variant, and it is by Snazzy AI or Snazzy AI.
Thank you, Snazy AI, for remastering such a beautiful masterpiece. And we're gonna watch some PlayStation 90s goodness with this weird ass intro that doesn't fit at all in a way with the orchestra, because we're expecting SoulCalibur, you're expecting orchestra, right? Like SoulCalibur 2 and 3. But but here is not. It's just like an anime opening. And I get it. SoulCalibur is anime at the end of the day, right? But yeah, without further ado, let's get it a go. And 3, 2, and 1. I've seen those symbols in SoulCalibur 2 Maze.
Transcending history and the world, a tale of soul and
Look at the ship.
Who invited the person to get ready in this mess?
Sure. We got my man Siegfried right there. Oh, Voldo. Forgot he was in this game.
I'm a big bad.
That's Rock. Oh, this is Young Misery. Man, time flies.
I'm just here with my nunchucks.
My man Lee Long. That's a playable character, by the way. Fun fact. I think it's they don't say who it is, but I think it's Selmina's father.
Yeah.
And that's Bungu, which also is a playable character. Well, I think it was meant. I don't know if it was cut before. Or Cervantes weapons. Yeah.
Talking about my giant sword attack. Ladies and gentlemen, here we are. Fan service.
Oh shit!
Donkey, you're not supposed to remove your mask. Oh, no, who's that? I am the god of Olympus.
Alright, you're gonna make me faint.
Oh, just kiss.
Cervantes / Solich. Soul Blade. They should added that, like Soul Blade. Thank you, Snassy A, for the dancing cat. Alright. Alright. Awesome. Alright, so that was Soul Blade opening. As you can see, like way different from like, you know, the modern cutscenes you see in the soundtrack. That, being honest with you, I was not expecting that the first time I like experienced this game, because I never saw the intro in the arcade because I was a kid. I just, you know, pressed the coin or whatever. But when I got the game on PlayStation 1, I don't know if they have the same intro or if it's just an intro specifically for the console game. But either way, when I saw it for the first time, I was like, oh, I cringe. I'm sorry. I cringe. But again, not because it's a bad thing. It's just that for me, it didn't like connect. But in a weird way, it's not bad either. You know, it's just fun anime opening with. I never saw that, like Sophitia, no clothes, and then Taki all of a sudden like,
who are you? I'm the god of Olympus.
Dude, I laughed so hard there. It's like she's in the pool. It's like, who are you? And it's like, I'm the god. Dude, that was funny. I'm here to see you naked. Keep showering. Oh my god, that was funny. But yeah, like,
where are you going? I'm going to find the war.
Okay, so I liked it. Didn't know, like, for me, didn't connect it though. So let's go for 5 stars. I will give it 3.5.
Okay, I go. I think me adding the actual.
I am the god of. Let's give it a 4 because that was funny as shit, dude. This is by far one of the easiest to meddle with, and just prank it all out. It's like, it's amazing for a dub. But yeah, I would give it a 4. What about you? What do you like and didn't like?
I actually did like the intro. It was pretty cool, and we get and keep in mind we see like all the characters that we see in Soul Blade to Soul Calibur, they age drastically. And yeah, I gotta give it like a 4.
This is the beginning. Okay, you give it a 4. Awesome. This is the beginning of everything. So they're showing us a pilot, and we don't even know what's coming. You know, back then, like what was coming. So that's kind of cool. So yeah, I give that one a 4. Pretty cool. For me, didn't connect it, but it was funny to watch, and it's fun to see.
It's the easiest to dub.
Yeah, it's the easy ones to dub over it. It's just amazing. It's just funny as hell. The God of Olympus thing you did, man, dude, I almost fainted. But yeah, next up we got SoulCalibur for the Dreamcast. Now here's where things get a little bit different, but no worries though. That doesn't mean it's bad. I don't remember it, so for me it's gonna be like almost a first impression, but let's see what happens. So here we go. Let's go ahead and press our play in 3, 2, and 1.
No, go get
Namco. Oh shit! Oh yeah, the weapons. Yeah. I remember this part. This was cool.
Oh snap!
Like
what the heck? Hold on a second. Something's not right. What? Oh god, the next. Oh,
Stop throwing shit at me, man! Here we go. Kill egg.
New protagonist.
Oh yeah, that's true.
New love interest.
Why the jiggle all of a sudden? You saw that? Oh, my mad nightmare, dude. This is like one of the coolest armor. Fun fact, 3 resembled this armor. I didn't knew it. I didn't remember it. I thought it was the same as 2 and no.
Rock is back with an axe.
Rock is back, and now it's a bull instead of a bear. Siegfried
Now has long hair.
now has long hair, is older than Nightmare, which is technically Siegfried, of course. But spoilers. Oh, Astaroth is back, baby. I mean, it's
With an exposed heart.
This is the first time he comes. My bad. Astaroth is here. Oh yeah, Booty, Ivy.
Ivy, aka the oldest character, not the oldest character, third oldest character in the entirety of the franchise, to say the least.
And then Cervantes. Boom, Taki.
Okay, it's back. And she's back with a mask again.
Shamwa again. I love this suit. That's one of my favorite ones. Of course, Sophitia. So Mina comes back. You know, it's funny. When I saw her in SoulCalibur 2, I thought she debuted in SoulCalibur 2. Mina and Juan, friendly clash, I bet, because they're kind of like together. Yoshimitsu. No showcase of him though. Mitsurugi and Maxi. Oh, this right here. This screams so much arcade. SoulCalibur. Man, dude, when I know it's shit, ads. Can't even see the ads. All right.
Calibur 1.
Yeah. All right, so that was the intro opening for SoulCalibur 1. A little bit shorter, much more showcasing the characters, no anime song. But we're seeing new characters come to the game. We got Astaroth, we got Ivy, Xianghua, Killick, Maxi, I want to say. Right? Yeah, Maxi, Li Long is gone. So we're getting new characters introduced. And of course, by far, the engine. Oh, molto bene. I love that Hydro Thunder engine. Like that polygon, almost PlayStation 2 graphics. It's just a bliss for me seeing that SoulCalibur 3D and then the weapons all 3D. So they didn't use any cutscenes. Like I think they wanted to save their budget, so they say let's just do an opening with animating the characters with the engine. So if you see there, the intro was with the engine. There's no cutscene whatsoever in the first one. So I will give this one. I will also give this one a 4. I liked it. It screamed to me that nostalgic feel just because of that. So it got saved because I was lowering it. I was gonna give it a 3.5, but I that nostalgic feel to it just push it up to for me. So for me, I kind of dig it. And of course, again, this is personal opinion. This is not a statistic fact opinion. This is just mine. So whatever you disagree, it's okay. I'm just saying what I'm saying. It's not what's in the book, you know. So it's just me. But yeah, I will give it a 4. What about you?
For me, I gotta give it. It's not a 3.5. It's not a 4. It's more like a 3.8, to say the least.
Okay. Yeah, fair enough. All right.
Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, I mean, there's not too much to talk about here, other than the fact that the new characters have come by, and then you're just showing the new ones and showing the old ones, right? So that's just what it is here. But yeah, it's a good game. Totally recommend this one. Better than Soul Blade. We talked about that already, so we don't need to talk about all that. Next one, we got SoulCalibur 2, which is one of everybody's favorite, of course, in the list. Now, it's not my main favorite. My main favorite. My first number 1. It will always be SoulCalibur 3, but I can understand this one. It's my number 2. So what we did was we were asking ourselves, what can we do with the SoulCalibur 2 intro? Because again, there's 3 segments of guest characters in different consoles. So I was like, let's just do the GameCube. And then I said, you know what? I bet somebody has done this. So I want to thank Silk Zero, whatever, for giving us this intro with all of the guest characters combined. Now, what is going to happen is that in the moment when the guest characters are going to be presented, they're going to show Heihachi, they're going to loop the audio back for Spawn and Link, and then it continues on. So that's what I wanted, and thank you Silco for doing it to us. So without further ado, you got the video ready?
Yeah.
Ready in 3, 2, 1. This is one of my favorite intros, by the way. Let's slice it together. You ready?
No games.
Transcending history and the world. A tale.
Hey, it's
so
going. Oh god,
soul,
it's a
eternally
run.
untold.
I love this part. Da, 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 da. Oh! It's like we're fucking. Here's the mosh pit. Here's where we mosh, you know?
Right there, get over here.
Yonsong, killing Xianhua and Maxi, of course, they're back. We're getting our man Heihachi Mishima for the PlayStation 2.
I've gained my new powers.
Then we got Spawn. Oh, dude, look at that K, bro. Sadly, they don't show it in the game, though. And then, of course, we got Link from Zelda, everybody's favorite. Oh, yeah!
I know it's my game of all time.
And then Talon. Careful, guys. Careful, perverts. She's minor. Alright, we got Taki. And then Ivy. Please don't ban me, YouTube.
Fan service. You don't know. Fan service for you.
I think the audio's a little bit laid back, but it's okay.
He went that way, sir. Alright, let's get him.
That was Amy, by the way. Yeah. Oh, Necrit, dude. Remember Necrit? This guy needs to come back to SoulCalibur 7.
Let me back in the game, you fools.
Put me in the goddamn game! That's why he yelled, right? Oh, I love that. Oh, this part is cool, though. We don't get to see this in game, right? That's sad. Kind of remind me of Mortal Kombat. Boom.
Attacking ship.
Here comes Mr. Rugi. The soldier's just like, oh shit! He's not dead! Oh, fuck me! Ah, dude, okay, silence here. I love this part.
Oh, we got the sword fragment. Oh.
Ooh, that trumpet, man. It's spicy! That climax with the music. That's Inferno.
SoulCalibur 2.
SoulCalibur
2.
2. Oh, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Guys, that was the SoulCalibur 2 intro. Oh, man, that's the bomb. That part, like, when they show in Nightmare... I love that. Ever from that point until the last part of the cutscene of the intro, that's where it gets good. That's why like Inferno appears and then just like and then like boom, like this is where you're getting, and then at the end SoulCalibur 2, like can't top that, bro. Can't top that. Like not even 3. I'm sorry for the music. For me, not even 3. And my favorite is gonna be 3, but I'm admitting that this one has a better melody at the end, a better climax. You know, so it's good. It's not the best, but it's good for me. But yeah, I definitely won this time. I give a 5. There's no question at it. Like, come on. Like, you cannot say it's a 4, 4.5. It's gotta be a 5, man. For me, it's a 5. I don't know what you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it's probably gonna be a 5 for me, man.
It's 5, man. We don't need to say anything else, man. This is fucking gorgeous. It's a beautiful, beautiful game. Totally recommended. Like, get it on PS3 before something else like the PlayStation 3 store closes again, and like. I hope that doesn't happen. They cancel that, thank God. But you never know. So buy it quickly before it's too late. On the PlayStation Store, you get SoulCalibur 2 HD Online with Spawn and Heihachi. No link, sadly. But at least that's the best one you can get out of all the SoulCalibur editions, because you're getting both characters in one console. Of course, if you're a retro guy, a nostalgia guy, and you have the Xbox and PlayStation, get it on both consoles and GameCube too. Again, fair warning, you're not going to get all of the characters you see in the intro. You're not going to get Spawn and Heihachi and Link. You're only going to get one of each, depending on the console you chose. So if you're going to go for GameCube, Link, Heihachi, PlayStation, and then Spawn on Xbox. So just letting you know, fair warning, okay? All right, so now we got SoulCalibur 3 intro. This is my favorite game and one of my favorite intros. And things just do a little bit of 2, but let's add a little bit of story to it, you know? So what's going on? What's everybody's purpose? What's everybody's plan? Hinted in the intro. So let's go ahead. You got it ready?
Yep.
All right, we're playing it in 3, 2, 1. Oh, you're at Namco, of course.
Project Soul.
This is the first time Project Soul actually it develops, right? Because, like, let's say, hey, let's make a company to make.
What?
Stabbing the eye.
If I'm dying, take it with me. Nah, get the go me.
Look at that melody.
SoulCalibur 3.
Melody, man. By the way, if you guys are mad of us talking through the video, you can see it. Like, we're reacting to it. I'm sorry. It's better to pause it and talk, right? It takes more time, so. My question is, where is Killing and Shanghua at? Are they on top of that mountain? I always thought they were on top of that mountain.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, this is the part when he finally gets rid of Nightmare. So that's after 2 they separate. So here, Nightmare is away from Siegfried. It's its own entity, right? It's not merged anymore. Oh, look, that's one of my favorite arms, bro. The teeth and the shoulder. Sassalamel, debut, first game he's in. Amazing concept. Cypher a weapon. What else do you want, right? Are they top of that mountain? You there?
Let's see.
Stira?
Okay.
We got Setsuka. Seeing all the new characters pop in. Look at that, man. A sword in an umbrella. Cassandra's
Oh, God,
media
take
fighting
it. Boom,
together.
Bring it on. You got it, daughter.
I
Hey,
love that.
this. Gunshot.
Look at the rain on that floor, man. Like, for a PlayStation 2 cutscene, this is high budget, bro. This is high budget.
And gotcha.
Bam.
You
low kick.
missed, Sonny. Oh, God. Run, run, run.
Oh, shit!
Oh,
Of
snap.
course, Setsuka fighting Mitsurugi. She's mad at him for killing her master. Here comes Terra for some
Oh,
reason. I don't
God.
know. Why this
Oh,
Terra was after Raphael in this game?
Oh, my God. Run. Not this time, buddy.
To the wall. Oh, look at that too.
Baby bubble.
The bubble. Worst attack ever. I hate it. Look at that smile. He says, "This time I'm finally gonna die." Sorry to break it to you, Sass. You're not gonna die.
You're not dying anytime soon. We need you in 4 more games.
We need you.
Who's there? Yeah.
Who farted? Here we go. Sassalimo transforming into Abyss.
I am now the last god of this franchise.
I hate the annotations, dude.
SoulCalibur 3.
SoulCalibur 3. They don't say it in the intro, but yeah. I do love that sound when it's like whoosh, you know, it's like that's pretty dope. Like when the 3 just hits the SoulCalibur and then the electricity, just pure on Tekken charm. What an amazing opening, guys. I shit you not. It's very, very... You can see the upscale from 2 to 3 in the cutscenes. Now, again, it's not much... It's less showcasing, even though there is some. But, like, much more story-oriented to what is going on with the new characters, right? Rivals between each other, much more. We got Setsuka versus Mitsurugi. We got Sassalimo versus Nightmare. We got Siegfried trying to get rid of this shit. We got Killing and Chanhua appearing together. Taki and Valdo for some reason. Tira and Raphael for some reason. I really don't know the story between those two if they're rivals in 3. But anyways, I love this one. This is one of my favorite games. This is my favorite game of SoulCalibur. I'm gonna give this one a 5. 5 stars for me because molto bene. One of the best intros in the game, if not the best for me. So, what do you give?
In terms of the intro, I would say it's like a 4.5. It's not bad, but it's not... Well, no, not... Well, not bad. No, forget a 5. This is an 11.
This is a 6. Nah, it's too perfect. It's too perfect, right? It's just beautiful. No matter how much there's missing from 2, we got a lot here. And trust me, if you're looking for the SoulCalibur game, gameplay-wise, not, but story and content, go for SoulCalibur 3, man. It's amazing. What you can do with this game is just hours. It's more content than Mortal Kombat Armageddon and Mortal Kombat 9. I shit you not, guys. Get it, give it a try. Get a PS2 emulator. Buy a PlayStation 2. Buy this game, because trust me, you're in for a treat. There's a lot to do in this game other than fighting. So, 5 stars. This is amazing. Both got 5 stars. Now, praise, right? Worship. Okay, now go kiss the feet. All right, you go. Go ahead. Go back to your cage. 3, and it's time for SoulCalibur 4. Releasing on the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360, the new gen debut for SoulCalibur, right? The one and only who showed the guest characters of Star Wars and character creation story mode, which is appreciated since the third one didn't have it. So even though it's the same ending for every character, it's like 3 endings. But anyways, it's fun. It's still fun. So without further ado, let's watch. Oh, by the way, I like to think this is another thing. This is a divided console exclusive. So we got 3 intros. We got Starkiller, which is from Force Unleashed, the apprentice of Darth Vader. We got Yoda, and we got Darth Vader. So again, we found a video that is all 3 of them together. And if you're wondering how do you get to see the intro in game for Starkiller, you can unlock it in the gallery. So thank you, Life and Death, for letting us see this video with all the guest characters without us to pre-play 3 videos at the same time. So without further ado, let's continue on for SoulCalibur 4. 1, 2, 3.
It was
yeah.
a long night.
We're getting
happened.
we're getting Algo's origin story here. In a way. His son got like
Killed your father. No. Yes. All right, I'll kill him. No, you don't. What are you doing to my son? You took everything. You took my son.
That's basically how he becomes all like powerful and like bloodthirsty for corruption. This is a really cool, interesting character. The problem is that what they did on SoulCalibur 5, they should have done that in here, and it would have perfecto. So 4's Algo is like, SoulCalibur 5 Algo is like, yeah. All right, so yeah, he just stays in that grave until
many years later.
Here we go. Dun, 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 dun. Siegfried with his crystallized armor. Beautiful. Here we go. We got Ivy and Hilda. Hilda's a new character.
And behold, the
ass.
that I wore the most is very controversial.
We got Astaroth fighting. You know who, baby? Yoda, the most annoying fighting character ever, because he's small. Not even gone from Tekken 3.
That's fighting you here.
Big,
what the? Why? What else that?
big time, you suck. But a skater, Tony Hawk. Oh shit! We got Starkiller fighting. Fighting Taki. By the way, praise to the designers for the new Taki skin here. It's beautiful. I love this skin. The fishnets just fits perfectly with the ninja suit. Rob Taki.
Oh snap! Oh, your sword's gonna break. That might be a problem.
Here we go. The father of all darkness. Darth Vader versus Mitsurugi. No, Samurai Showdown? Fuck that. Hamaru versus Mitsurugi? Fuck that. This is the fight. This is the rival. I'm gonna get copyrighted like shit, but it's okay. I don't mind. Use the Force, Mitsurugi. Oh, right. You don't have it. He's looking like you're fucking dead, bro. He was looking at Mitsurugi like, I'm going easy on you, bitch. Here we go, Siegfried activated.
Angry. Wait, that's something exists on me done.
Oh yeah, this is the nightmare, which I love the design, hate the voice.
This arena's on fire.
It really is a fire. Okay, now that transition to this, I don't get it, but okay. I love this one. This part was really cool. It reminded me, like, this game. Yeah, I'll talk about it. Hang on. Let me see it. Boom!
SoulCalibur.
And let's wait for the whistle. He didn't show it, motherfucker. He didn't show the whistle part. that was SoulCalibur intro, my dude. SoulCalibur 4 intro. Again, beautiful. Shows you a little bit of like the final boss. What's his purpose? Why is he bad? And then some clashing between all the characters, including the Star Wars characters, which I forgot that Starkiller had an intro. Of course, you don't get to see that unless you unlock it in the art gallery or whatever, the museum, I think so, if I'm not mistaken. There's also an intro for the character creation, yet it's not my creation, so I decided to exclude it. You know, it's like, because you can actually choose what character do you want the character to be on the intro, which is kind of cool. I appreciate that, SoulCalibur 4. But again, like, I'm not playing the game. So you might see somebody else's creation, and I want to show mine if I ever going to do that. But yeah, so that's kind of cool. Anyways, love it. I'll give it a 3.8. Being honest with you. 3.5. 3.5 for me, yeah. Let's go for 3.5 on that one. Because, being honest with you, okay, it's cool and everything, but I think it's more of the same, yet the final boss doesn't do too much to represent an impact. The music, although it's beautiful, it's not like dun 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 dun, dun, you know, it's like dun, 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 you know, like, so it's okay. It's not bad. I think I can consider Soul Blade intro lower than this one, or the same level. But yeah, you know, it is what it is. All right, so next up we got SoulCalibur Broken Destiny. This one is for the same SoulCalibur 4, but on the PSP, with 2 new characters added, that being Dampier and guest character Kratos from the God of War, which they actually did bring back his weapon style in a way to SoulCalibur 5 for Lizardman, aka Aeon. Which instead of using Kratos' sword, he uses axes, but it's basically the same thing with some extra content added. You know, like much more lizard movement than Kratos, but that pose you can tell, and the toom toom toom. You know, like the triple triangle combo is the same one in SoulCalibur 5 for Aeon as in Kratos in Broken Destiny. But yeah, with that being said, I want to thank PlayScope Timeline for putting this video online for us to react to it. And yeah, let's keep it go in 3, 2, 1. We start off with some cliffs, fog, and a tower. This is non-canon, by the way. Everything that's happening here is not.
It's non-canon.
I think this is better.
Run to it right this timeline.
You saw that, right? You saw. I think that algo opening these swords is way better than what we got in 4. Here we're seeing all the characters. Dampier is the new one. We got the intro that he couldn't get in 4. He's getting in here.
Oh, my ankle.
Yep, psych. Clumsiness is his weapon. Labello. Kratos. Whoa. Oh, look at that shit, bro. No wonder everybody wants him for SoulCalibur 7. Just beautiful. Jump and stab. Black Ops 3 specialist. SoulCalibur Broken Destiny. Being honest with you, I like this intro way better than SoulCalibur 4. Well, that was SoulCalibur Broken Destiny, and by far, yes, as I said before, is way better than SoulCalibur 4 intro, in my opinion. I will give that one a 4. The reason I give it a 4, not a 5, is because, again, like, it did the first part, awesome. The last part, awesome. The middle part, though, the only thing that, like, pumped me up to get this on PSP is the intro for Dampier and Kratos. Other than that, it's just a showcase of all the characters just posing and, you know, hiding the weapon and, like, looking sexy, like Terra. Like, Terra's like, I'm gonna fucking get that dick. But no, that's not enough for a 5. I'm so sorry. So I will give this a 4. I liked it. Didn't love it. I liked it. It's not, and it's, for what it's worth, it's better than 4. I'll give you that. Anyways, without further, I forgot about you. Sorry. What did you give?
I'll give it a 4 as well, man.
4.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Any comments?
No comment. I'll give that a 4.
All right then. Okay, so that's it. Just no comment. It's a 4. All right. That's actually the perfect definition of the intro. Hey, how's the intro of Broken Destiny? Honestly, it's just a 4. What? No comment? Yeah, that's it. All right, so next one we got. This is actually a cool one, not gonna lie. Even though this game is not praised that well like it's supposed to, because I understand the flaws, but still, it's not a bad game to destroy. But again, people get really over negative about some things that I call it the trigger. Well, I don't call everybody calls it trigger. Yeah, they get triggered and they thumbs down.
Yeah, like I'm going to dull the mess out of SoulCalibur 5's intro. I'm sorry. It has to be done.
Thumbs down because this game sucks and whatnot. And why? Because of the story. Yeah, but what about the gameplay and all this stuff? Oh, yeah, that's cool. But no, the story. It's like, come on. We got to give this, we got to give praise where it's due, right? So let's go ahead. I like to thank Rashman Gaming HD for giving us the opportunity to watch the video in good quality. Let's give it a go in 3, 2, 1. This is 25 years, if I'm not mistaken, after SoulCalibur 4, by the way.
Stop! Alright, time you monsters back into the puddle of the shadows. Wait, what the heck is going on over here? Boom, son! Yeah, and yes! What did you just say? Yeah, oh my god!
Oh, I love the music in this part.
Finally, our own timeline. Oh, really then? Break it! Oh, yeah? And slash! Die! No, you die! And take this! And wait, what? What the heck? Where's my arm freezing? Oh. With a power of 5. Go! What the heck is 5 gum? Gosh, is me asking me what the heck a yeet is.
5 gum simulates your senses, bitch.
Behold the power of Red Bull.
Red Bull versus Take 5.
Boom, son. Oh, God, my frozen arm. Oh, wait, that should be cool. Oh, God, I forgot how terrible 5 gum tastes. Take this. Wait, what?
Yep. Got stab on Nightmare.
Oh, God dang it, not the sword again! Take this! Finally, world peace. Oh, God,
Psych!
world peace.
He goes back after 25 years.
5.
Boom! I love that.
SoulCalibur.
So I like even the letters are very cool. All right. Well, guys, that was the SoulCalibur 5 and last intro of all the SoulCalibur franchise. We excluded Legends because, in a way, it's kind of telling a story. Kind of cheated it a little bit, but it's like, too long, a little bit too boring. We're going to sit here and just watch them talk. It was like Chronicles of the Sword opening. I don't want that. I wanted to see the showcase and stuff. So we just decided to focus on the games, main games, instead of the spin-off. So there's that. So Calibur 5, I will give this one a 4.5. Actually, no, I give it a 4. I give it a 4. The reason I give it a 4 is because there's nothing else. It's just a fight, and that's it. It's a cool fight. Don't get me wrong. It's one of the best fights in all Soul Calibur sequences. And we finally get to see Nightmare die. He comes back, but We never seen that part, never. Only in 3, and this is just an ending to tell you which one you're gonna fight before you continue the story in Tales of Souls. But at the end of the day, it's just that fight, and that's it. It's like, come on, we got to see more. Where are the other characters? So SoulCalibur missed a lot of detail that they shouldn't just throw away because they thought we wouldn't care, and we did care. So.
It's like, oh, we have this extra time skip. It's like, oh yeah, don't worry about it. You'll learn about the characters
and like
eventually.
Yeah, exactly. Like, where's Swai? Where's the rest of the crew? You know what I'm talking about? Like, but wait, whatever. We kind of find out eventually on our own, but we don't want to have that abstract puzzling to do for at least for the ones that don't want to give us an intro and outro at least in the arcade mode, and I think the game would have been saved. I like the reason why it sucked is because the characters are missing, some characters are replaced, and the story is bad, and there's no intro and outros for the new characters nor the old characters that here coming back. If they would have added like pictures from the first game like that, something like that, at least we know who these people are. Or do like do a Tekken 5 intro and outro sequence, right? That explains a lot and explains very well the story. You don't need to know anything else, just that. That would have been awesome. But, it is what it is. It's already out. It's already gone. No patch update whatsoever. But, at least they did it on 6. So I'm grateful for that. But anyway, still, 5 was a good game that sadly, got the bad stuff way pushed down. It got way pushed down way more than it's supposed to be. I think it deserves a praise. I like the gameplay more. The guest character is awesome. The character creations is way better. The modes are, even though there are not a lot of them, they're really fun to play as. The online, it's way fixed than 4 with a spectator mode and Shad like the 6, but better, in my opinion, way better than 6. And yeah, replay battles, rival connections. If you want to like get a rival and then contact that person to add him and stuff, that's just amazing. It was cool. But anyways, that was all the SoulCalibur intros. I'll give it the 1 of 4. What about you, Drift?
I gotta give them as a just like the original Select. I probably give it like a 3.8.
All right, fair.
No comment.
Look, again, because we want more. We wanted more for that intro, but it's fine. At least they give us something. SoulCalibur 6 just did nothing.
Not to mention, that entire thing was really got on my throat. Like, god dang.
All right, so moving on for the next franchise. Now, of course, by the way, as we move on for more parts, because I think we got to do a lot more, because there's a lot of games we want to watch. What we're gonna do is we're gonna this one. There's a lot of Need for Speed games. However, I left this one to Drifter because he's the most expert one on these. I only play Underground 2, Heat, and Most Wanted. That's it. I never play any other Need for Speed games. So with that being said, he's the one who got the list done of all the ones that we should see, like the ones that we actually must see. There's a lot of them that we're gonna miss, but if we go in order, we're gonna be here a long time. So yeah, so the ones that he got, I asked though, please let me watch Most Wanted intro because I love that sequence. It was very cool. But yeah, we get to it when we get to it, even if it's the last one. So first one we got Need for Speed Hot Pursuit, right? Hot Pursuit 2 intro.
Yeah, Hot Pursuit 2 intro, and it is by LFS Events.
Thank you for the video. Let's go ahead and watch it in 3, 2, 1.
31 County.
I copy 31.
There is no Need for Speed without cops, right?
Yep.
That is what it is. There's got to be cops or else it's not Need for Speed. Not bad graphics for a PS2 game.
And this was before what we have, which is no, I'm talking like car culture wise. This is before like we have done like all those Fast and Furious games basically.
Okay.
Oh, geez, that's a lot.
Love the song, dude. I'm definitely gonna get copyrighted, but fuck it,
There we go. Oh God. Yeah,
Hey, I don't get monetized, so fuck it. This video's gonna get copyright. I don't give a shit. I cannot mute this song. This muted is nothing. All right. Let's pause it and one. This game, Hot Pursuit. I always see it, right. I see all the Need for Speed, but I never was this guy who picked the car games until I got Need for Speed Most Wanted. Now I don't know if this one came after. This came after or before?
This Need for Pursuit came out before Most Wanted.
Before, yeah. So in a way, for what it is, it's a very interesting cutscene. We got a cop chase scene, which is normal in the Need for Speed. But the good thing about it is that it gave me this Rush vibe. You know, the Rush racing games. Even though the Rush racing games suck in graphics compared to this one, but like that Hot Pursuit, that fast, that speed, the camera going around it. That graphics of Area 51 computer graphics with like spinning around and the Hot Pursuit came in on front. It's like it got me this really cool arcade vibes. And this is my first time seeing this, by the way. I'd never seen this one before. So,
and here's a fun fact: Need for Speed Hot Pursuit was developed by 2 different developers.
Oh shit!
One of them. One of them is for EA from EA Seattle, which was for the GameCube and GameCube, Xbox, and PC. While Black Box, which will eventually be known as Electronic Arts Black Box, was the one to develop the PS2 versions. And
that's cool.
The one that's most bought was the PS2 version, which the same one that was made
PS2,
by Black Box. Yeah.
PS2, baby, let's go. All right, that Sony's my console. I've always been a Sony guy. Okay, so sorry, I heard something. Anyways, yeah, I will give it a 4. I liked it. You know, I know there's better stuff, even though I cannot compare this time, but I kind of dig it. I give it a 4 for me. I liked it. For a first time seeing this, you know, and I'm a retro guy, I love seeing retro. I never blame the graphics. Again, you cannot say, oh, this is shitty. It's not shitty. Back then it wasn't shitty, you know, so it was a good, elaborate, showing you what are you going to get into, which is perfect for me. Of course, I bet there's going to be a better one that's going to hype me more. It didn't got me that into it, like, oh, shit, I'm about to race this bitch. So to that point, it didn't get it to me. But it did get me enough to be like, huh, you know, I can press start and give it a try, you know. But yeah, 4 for me. What about you?
I gotta give this like a 4.2. Like, I do dig how the cutscenes is, and not to mention there were a crap ton of cops in said intro. Like that, the helicopter, and they even have a police Lambo. This was before Need for Speed Hot Pursuit from 2010 to actually develop. We have like a police Shelby, we got a police Bugatti, we have a police Reventon. It's like, oh really, man, we have a police Lambo.
All right, that was Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2, right, on the PlayStation 2. Like, yeah, really, it looks really interesting. You know, I need to get more Need for Speed games. Like, I only have Most Wanted there because that's the only one that I actually, you know, got into it fully and finished it. But yeah, next one we got Need for Speed Underground. This is one of a lot of people's favorite, although a lot of people that I was close with talked about more Underground 2 than 1. But I don't know any of this stuff, so let's give it a go. This is by X Games. Thank you, X Games, for the video. Let's go ahead and play it in 3, 2, 1. Car noise, definitely. Love it.
This was the beginning of what is going to be a staple to a Need for Speed game, and that is car customization.
Okay.
And this was the biggest reason why a lot of people got into the Need for Speed games in the first place. Because,
yeah, I mean, of course, they gotta have their own car. Okay, this is giving me a lot of Tokyo Drift vibes.
This game came out in 2003. Yeah, 2003. I was 4 years old when the game first came out.
I was 8 years old.
My goodness.
Drifting mechanism. Okay, I see you. I see you, Underground. Is that a Supra?
The pink one's a Supra, and the yellow one, yeah. Well, no, the pink one's an Eclipse, the yellow one's a Supra. I just got those mixed up.
Oh shit! Pepsi Man style. Boom.
Need to speed on the ground.
Yeah, hot chicks and beer. Oh god. Oh my god, dude, that was awesome. Let's look for the other game. Alright, so Underground 2, oh my god. Compared to Hot Pursuit, don't get me wrong, Hot Pursuit was good. This one, I can give it a 5. No, a 4.8. I'll give it a 4.8.
4.8, okay.
No, okay, no, fine. I give it a 5. I want it to be critic. Well, I'm not a critic, but you know, like I really enjoyed this one. This is like this one is a 5 actually. My bad. This is actually a 5 now that I think about it. Because think about it. We're introducing character customization, not character customization, like car customization, and they're showing you that you can actually change the engines, put nitros on it, the exhaust pipes. We got to see the Supra, which is one of my favorite looking cars, especially the new one, dude. Have you seen the new one?
I have seen the new one. I've seen
beautiful. Like it looks uncomfortable as hell, but it's but it's beautiful nonetheless. But yeah, like seeing the cars change color, drifting around, give me a lot of Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift vibes. Which, as much cringy as that movie is one of my favorite FNF movies. And in the future, much more is my favorite because it connects to the franchise itself with Vin Diesel, making it let's say 7.5, right? You can say. So if you want to watch it in order, I recommend don't watch that one at the third. Watch it after Hyundai's or before, after Hyundai's, So yeah. Anyways. I can give it a 5. I really did like it. The pursuit is better. The graphics are better. The music is way much more pumping. And the title impact, it's not just fading out. It's like boom, it's like urban style. The boys are grown up. It's time to kick it in. It's much more illegal. It feels much more illegal now. Yeah. What about you?
I am also going to give 5. Now, the intro kind of lied, sort of. And the reason why I say it kind of lied is because of, if you look back at the intro, you will see that the car had audio and speakers.
Oh, and they didn't have that?
They didn't have that in the game until, until the second game, which we're probably gonna watch anyways.
Maybe foreshadowing, All right, so that's cool. Any for Feet on the Ground intro, 5 stars, man. Loved it. Loved it. This is, by the way, the first time me seeing this. I've never played. I've played this one that we're gonna see right now, but I don't remember anything. The one that I do remember, and I will always remember, is the Most Wanted one. All right, so but until we reach that, let's go ahead and watch Need for Speed Underground 2 intro. This is by Electronic Arts themselves. I'm not gonna thank you. You're a big company. You do. I have money. I don't. No. I'm just kidding. No, thank you. Anyways, let's go ahead and watch it in 3, 2, 1. Please don't copyright me, EA.
Alright, we have some city landscapes.
We see people out of the car for once.
Alright, 3, 2, 1, and
Alright. Better looking cars. Oh, look at that. Is that a Skyline? Oh, no. Shit, Eclipse. My bad, dude. Is this Need for Speed Underground or Twisted Metal?
And this is when they introduced the SUVs to the game.
Okay.
Which are just as customizable, if not more customizable than the cars.
Is this symbolizing Miami?
I think so. Is either that or New Orleans? I do not know. because it has a bit of Hollywood and a bit of New Orleans and
Okay.
a bit there's a bits and pieces of like any city that you can think of.
All right. That was the intro for Need for Speed Underground 2. Now, I gotta say, though, as much cool as this was, I think that the Underground 1 does it better.
Mm-hmm.
Not because it's showcasing the customization, it's just that it has much more impact when it came to the race. Now, this tried to do it better by adding more destruction, like the vehicles going away, and what the fuck, and then people, finally outside of the cars. We never see that in the other games. So, it's good. Don't get me wrong, but this one I will give it a 4. I will give it a 4. It didn't impact me as much as Underground 1, to say the least, but it's not bad. It's amazing. It's awesome, but it's not better than 1. So I will give this one a 4. How about you?
I'm going to give it a 4.5 because not only that it was like one of the many games I had that I grew up as a kid, but at the same time it was basically the thing that actually got me into like truck customization in the first place. That's not Midnight Club related.
Okay.
But yeah, 4.5. It's not a bad intro.
It's not bad.
To say the least.
It's not bad. It's cool, but it's just not better than Underground 1. Let's be honest here. Come on. All right. Again, first time. I don't remember any of this. I think I skipped the intro when I was a kid because I don't remember any of that. And I didn't have the game. My cousin brought it to my house. So that's when I got into it, and I bought Most Wanted. Anyways, speaking of Most Wanted, it's time to watch my favorite Need for Speed game, Need for Speed Most Wanted intro. Now, granted, this is a little bit short than the other ones, but I really do enjoy this one. It's very cool. So let's just not talk anymore, and let's just go ahead and see it in 3, 2... Oh, wait. Before we go, I want to thank White Charisma for upscaling with the 4K, upscaling with AI. Thank you for that. Let's go ahead and watch it in 3, 2, 1. Doom, doom. Love that. Oh, the BMW, man. I love that car.
The most infamous car in the entirety of the franchise.
Yeah.
Oh, God, of course. That's a police vet. Run.
And that's the RX-8, right? Mazda RX-8, yeah. That's the girl, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You can do that in the game, if you're asking. Yeah, you can do that in the game.
Now, here's a fun fact. I think in terms of that Corvette, they had to change the I don't know why they changed the design of it in the first place, but yeah, it should have been like
Look at that. Look at that.
Oh, and oh my God, the scratches! Oh man,
Most Wanted, baby. Graffiti that shit, man. That was the intro for Need for Speed Most Wanted, guys. Cannot tell you enough. That's one of my favorite games of Need for Speed. And again, I know there's a lot that I haven't played, so it's hard for me. It's hard for you guys to take that. Like, how can you say that? But again, like for first glance, I'm not that big of a fan of car driving games. The only ones that I do like is Need for Speed because again, it's not a simulation. It's an arcade racing game, and I love that better than a fucking Drive Club. I hate Drive Club. And Forza, I'm sorry, I do hate it. Even though Forza tried to do both at the same time, which I did enjoy Horizon. But other than that, yes, I have my racing games. You guys didn't know it. Yes, I do. But like, other than that, like that's all the ones that I played. I'm not really that big into it. Need for Speed Heat is the other one that I like. I love. But I played it recently. Anyways, going back to Most Wanted, this game, the only thing that I hated is that there was no nighttime. And the graphics, the colors, at some point, it just made me feel uneasy. I don't know if that happened to you. Like
it's not, like God, I think. I know what that filter is called. It's called the Pierce filter.
The what?
It's the yellow filter. It's basically
yeah,
what
like it's dope. Don't get me wrong, but it was, I don't know, way too sunsetty. Like it made me feel like I'm not doing my homework. I'm fucking procrastinating. I just didn't want to continue it at some point. It got me very bored, especially the fact that when you go
and oh my god, the cops are so aggressive in that game.
Oh, like, bro, like Most Wanted is the game. Is the Need for Speed that the cops are massively into you, especially when you race that like heat meter up to the last one. You know, you got to be careful with the tire spikes. Even if you're racing rivals, because one of the good things I like about this game is that it had live action cutscenes in green screens. That it's and it doesn't look bad. It actually does really good. It looks really good. Don't get me wrong. Unfortunately, your protagonist doesn't get out of the car most of the time, so he's just looking at like people like the cop scratches the key and he's like, "You motherfucker."
You son of a
because he just looks at the camera, just moves towards him, just looking at him. I'm like, really? You're not gonna get out of the car and be like, what the fuck, man? Stop that shit. No, I guess I don't know. It's just, continuity, right? And that guy with the sunglasses when he's like,
I hate him so much.
Yeah, so like in this game, you are on the top of the blacklist, but the racer, the antagonist, like steals your car on purpose, cheats the race to get your car because you bet on pink slips, and you get drawn out of the blacklist and to the bottom list, and you gotta like go back and defeat all of them to reach Razor, which I believe is a Mustang, right? Racer has a Mustang. Is it a Mustang?
Racer used to have a Mustang, and now using your.
Well, he's using my car, the
yeah.
BMW. Yeah. But again, it was a Mustang, anyways. And one of the cool thing about this that it was the puzzle mission to get all of the pink slip, because after you defeat a boss, right, from the blacklist, you get 3 chances to open it, and one of them has the pink slip, which is basically you get his car or her car. So it was there was like a lot of strategies, like pick this one first, and then this one first, and then this one first. Sometimes it worked, sometimes it didn't. So I didn't manage to get all of the cars. I did, however, had a friend who like gave me his memory card, and I copied the data, and I have all the cars unlocked and everything. So it was fun to do that. After I beat the game, of course, I just wanted to unlock the extra stuff. Then I don't want to, I just wanted to ride the cars. But yeah, it was really cool. Like so many cars, by the way. Like a lot of car selections. I don't know if it's the biggest one in all the Need for Speed games before that one, but man, it was insane.
Oh man, if we had to go by the amount of vehicles, oh man, I think that will have to go to. I think around that time, I think it's a tie between Pro Street and Undercover, because Pro Street had around almost 100 cars. Depending on if you actually bought all the DLC stuff included, as well as the collector's edition bundle, which also added like an extra 5. It was like basically like it's almost 100 cars, and then on the cover had around, it's probably 7. I remember correctly, it's probably 78 cars. If I remember correctly, and they're basically organized by the nationality. Like you got the American car market, you got the European car market, you got the Asian car market. That's
cool.
Yeah.
Like I remember that Gran Turismo had something like that, but with brands instead of nationality. I forgot which one. I think it was a PS2 game. Had a lot of cool cars, a lot of brands. But anyways, that's another topic for another day. I will give this one, actually, for me, being honest, even though I love this one, for me it's a 4 because again it's shorter. You got let's give it a 4.5 because of the truck parts and the destruction part and the.
Hey, you can do that
at
in the game.
It's a good one. It's a good one. I really did enjoy that, and it's one of my favorites. And I sometimes go back for it. I have it on my shelf there, and if I want a racing game, I'll go for that one. Plus the soundtrack. Oh, thank you, Disturb. My bloody Valentine. Not my bloody Valentine. Bullet for my Valentine.
There's also Static X. There's also Star Dweller.
So
the stars we don't count.
All right, so this one is called Need for Speed Carbon intro. Let's go ahead and watch it in 3, 2, 1. Never seen this one before either. Ready, E for everyone, 10 enough.
Right, E for 10.
Oh, that one. Okay. Is it me or that's the one from Most Wanted? The vet card.
Mia is the red arctic. That's basically what it is.
Didn't expect you to show your face again.
Oh, we're getting characters
Things
finally.
have changed around here. This place is a battleground now. Tuners, muscles, exotics.
They talk like they own the streets.
Crews fighting for territory in the city.
What is this?
It all gets
Chronicles of the Sword?
But you'd never.
And the crazy thing is, this legit was the premise of the actual game. Like, no joke. Oh, I love this scene. Oh,
Look at that drifting, dude. Deja vu. I just before. This is so Tokyo Drift last scene vibes.
I heard you were back in town. Now I want to hear you're gone.
That's the bad guy?
he's one of the bosses. Yes.
Okay. All right. I enjoy that. Yeah.
And this game came out in 2006. This was
first grade for me.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that was Need for Speed Carbon. Never saw the intro before. I did see the box. I never got the chance to play it. A lot of people in my school back then were talking about it nonstop. Like, it was Underground 2 and Carbon. Most Wanted, yes, but not too much as those two. So those two were the top of the top. Like, in my head, I didn't believe it because for some reason, for me, Most Wanted had this better technology than the other ones. I don't know if you get me when it comes, because for me that was like seeing them in person in the game. That was revolutionary for me because, dude, being honest, for a green screen, that was not bad for that era. It was really well done. You know, it looks like they look like they're in the game. Maybe because the filter help out the outline a little bit. It was because it looks a little bit blurry, but other than that, it's just amazing. So going back to those games for me, seeing them here, I see why a lot of people talk about it because it brings that Need for Speed title. Not like Most Wanted. Most Wanted brings it, but not like these two. You know, so those, for me, those were the big ones, right? So seeing the intro, though, I'll give it a 4.8 because of that drifting track. It was beautiful. Initial D vibes, Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift vibes. Amazing. Loved it. Loved that one. How about you?
Straight up 5. I kid you not. This is
I knew
legit.
you were gonna say 5. I knew you were gonna say 5 right when you did. Oh, look at this scene. Oh my god.
But,
I was like, this guy's gonna say 5.
Yeah. And the crazy part is, like, every single thing you see, you can actually do in the game. Like, I kid you not. Like, there are more cars. Not more cars. There are, even though some of the cars were cut, other cars were actually got replaced with like better cars. For example, the Golf GTI got replaced with a Volkswagen R32, which had the VR6. There are like extra bonus cars, to say the least. Like, it's not just the M3 GTR and the Chevrolet Corvette C6. No, we're talking. You can and I'm not joking when I say this. You can literally drive any of the police cars and even a freaking fire truck. Yeah. You can legit drift a fire truck in that mess.
So I get what you say 5.
Yeah, not to mention, it's my fun fact. Carbon's actually is my second Need for Speed game. The next one we're going to be looking at is my legit first, not only PS2 game, but my first ever Need for Speed game, to say the least.
Need for Speed Pro Street. 2007. I was in 7th grade. I think by this time when Pro Street came out, I got off of the Need for Speed. Like, I'm done. You know, I'm not interested anymore. I'm into much more metal stuff. So this is where Guitar Hero was coming into my life, like Guitar Hero 3 and shit like that. Even though it came, I think it came in 2006/7. Guitar Hero 3, if I'm not mistaken. So by the time I was in 7th grade, I instantly bought that game and I just moved on from racing games for a moment. You know, I came back once in a while for Most Wanted. For me, when it comes to racing games, I was more into kart racing games like Crash Team Racing, you know, Power Ups and shit, Mario Kart. So seeing the real cars for me was boring, but when I played Most Wanted, I was like, oh, this is fucking cool. So I never gave a chance of these games, and I think Pro Street came after Most Wanted, if I'm not mistaken.
Pro Street came out the Carbon.
Carbon. Okay, so when I saw this one, there was a Need for Speed that a lot of people complain-ish in a way. Not really, but they did. The ones that I like got close to it is that, and I saw it, is that it focused more on legal racing rather than illegal racing.
That is true, and it's because of there are many factors about Pro Street that actually wants the game to be focused on legal street racing, because obviously police were cracking down on street racing around the late 2000s. Heck, even like stock cars, like most people would suspect to be like, you know, stock, usually will get pulled over because they associate said vehicle with street racing. So it's like, okay, you can't do anything about it. So it's like, okay, legal street racing it is then. And
okay, so but we're talking about a real situation in life. Okay, so that's why the developers did like, okay, let's do legal racing to not encourage teenagers to get in cars and go crazy with illegal racing. I mean, but again, like parental advisory, man. Like it's not about like when I was a kid, I played San Andreas when I was a fucking kid. Dude, I was 8 or 9, 10 years old, and I killed people and everything in the game. And I knew, like, I had the thought, like, I'm not gonna do this in real life, bro. You know, like, what the fuck? You know, like, it's not. No game for me influenced me. And I am glad that my parents had that trust in me. My dad always say to me, like, hey, if you're going to do crazy stuff in these games, remember that this is just a game, not real life, so don't lose these stuff in real life. Like, I remember Siphon Filter 2. We're talking about fucking killing terrorists. This is an M-rated game. Siphon Filter 2, the only thing that influenced me is to go and play outside that I was Logan.
Oh my god!
And I was running like the character in the game in my backyard. That's all I did, killing invisible enemies. You know, so that if you will call that an influence, that's the only influence that I got. You know, because I was bored and wanted to play outside, so I got that idea out of my head because I play Siphon Filter. But I'm not gonna kill real people. Come on, like or I'm not gonna do if I see illegal racing. I'll like on the contrary, this heals me or people in general that actually had the urge to compete in illegal racing. You know, so and
keep in mind, illegal street racing had been around since the 19.
Yeah, like,
since the
why now changed it? But anyway, whatever. Is this the game that I'm talking about? Pro Street?
The one you were talking about how Pro Street was focusing on legal street racing.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But so the game's still crazy though. That's
okay.
all I gotta say.
All right. But that's the reason why I never got the chance to like get in there, because I was like, is this not Most Wanted? I'm not gonna play it, you know.
A lot of people complain about it. It doesn't have cops. It doesn't have free roam, and it's like
fine. Let's see the intro, okay? And let's judge my book by its cover, of course, because I'm never gonna play this. Or maybe one day, but you know what I mean. Let's give it a go and see if it's awesome or not. In 3, 2, 1, action. Oh, wait. EA. It's in the wheels.
It's in the wheels.
Why? Stop shaking. Jesus. It's like epilepsy intro. Okay, love the design. That is a Mazda RX-7, right?
That's a Mazda RX-7, yeah.
I love this car. This was my dream car until I saw it in real life. When I saw this car in real life, I was like, oh hell no, it's too small. Like no joke, the roof of the car, it lands on my chest. That's how tiny this car is. You know, a lot of people may complain, but I love sprint races. They're my favorite. Like go fast in a really long mile road instead of curves. I like that. All right, okay. Being honest with you, okay, I understand what's in this game, right? For what they show me, and I think I'm gonna have a good time. But the intro doesn't convince that much, other than in looks. So for looks, I'll give it good, but for like content, it doesn't show too much. So I will give this one a 3.8 for me.
For me, like I said, it was actually my first ever Need for Speed game, as well as my first ever game, period. Because I had two games, because I have another game along with it, it was Juice Teleport Nights. Both of them are basically like street legal racing-esque type games. But I should do like Pro Street more, because obviously you can literally just build up a vehicle and to literally go as fast as possible without
That's a plus, though.
stopping.
That's a plus. Yeah, I can consider going for it. Just the fact that it focuses a lot on sprint racing rather than a lot of curves like the other ones. Because the other ones wanted you to drift. This one just wanted you to go fast. So that's cool in a way. But yeah. So how do you give it?
I'll give it a 4.
Yeah, fair. Okay. Oh shit. Okay, hang on. 1. All right, the scare game. All right, the next game is gonna be Need for Speed Undercover Intro. Now this one is a little bit short, so we got this one and one more after this one. But hey, it doesn't have to be long. It doesn't have to be short. As long as it convinces, right? So let's just go ahead and start it in 3, 2, and 1.
I think I found my man.
Which one will you take? What ones will you cross? To uncover the truth.
Okay, live action.
Now I want to see what you got.
Is that live action?
The cutscenes are live action as well. It's not during
I'm surprised you're
green
still
screen,
alive.
so everything's like real for
Okay.
the most part.
All right. So that was Undercover. Now again, this let's do a car racing game with undercover mission, like a spy, right? Like Mission Impossible meets Need for Speed. Okay, so I see it. I mean, it doesn't bring too much to the table though, but hey, it's not bad either. You know, it's not bad. I will give it a 4, just because it intrigues you enough to say, okay, what's going on here? You know, but it feels more like a trailer. You know, I'm being too nice here, but it feels like a trailer, being honest with you. But still, I will give it a 4.
I'm gonna give it a 3.5. It's not bad. It's not good. It's in the middle, because obviously the game. Let's see. Unfortunately, the gameplay. A lot of people were actually they complained so much, like we wanted a Need for Speed. We wanted Need for Speed Most Wanted, and like we wanted like more cars, and we want the same things as each approach. And guess what happened? They wanted that, and then people complained. Like,
that's typical.
My goodness.
But yeah, so okay, so 4 me, and then you 3.5. You said
3.5 for me, and you said 4.
Yeah. All right. I mean, that was cool. Short but sweet. Let's go ahead and let's watch the other video. All right. So now we're moving into another reaction. It's gonna be different though. It's not gonna be an intro, but still, it is something. You know, it's a cutscenes and it's a trailer. So we're gonna watch the trailer now for Need for Speed Hot Pursuit. But this is the E3 reveal trailer. This is where everybody got hyped because, you know, finally we're getting another one, right? The old typical reveal. I love that. I missed that. I missed E3. But hey, you know, what are you going to do, right? So, you know, let's go.
It may be a cringe fest. It was our cringe fest, to say the least.
All right, let's go ahead and watch it in 3, 2, and 1. This game is not yet rated.
Probably not yet rated.
Or that. Your friends
All units stand by for details on a possible code.
are evil.
Them, us. Chase, race, hunter, hunted, cop, racer. What side are you on?
Okay. So cop versus cars.
Cop versus racer.
And you can choose to be a cop?
Mm-hmm.
I'd definitely be a cop, bro. I can roleplay this easy. It's like, this is Commander Jonathan, the Drifter. We got a situation with some UK North. Suspect's right around the bike. He just hit Bell her. She's not gonna miss the prom, I'm telling you that. I love how the car transforms.
Yeah, when I was the first watching this, I was like, man, hold on a second, where the heck did they get a razors in the budget?
Holy shit, dude, look at that car, bro. Oh no!
Oh.
The spikes are back for Most Wanted!
Snap. Oh, he's running good.
Here comes the Lambo, bitches!
Yeah!
Move, bitch! Everybody was clapping bad, dude. This is a good finish, for real. Wait, what did it say? 2000 what? 6?
2010.
10. Oh, wow. Wow. I was in 10th grade. Okay.
I was 11 when that game first came out.
All right. Okay, well, that is it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. All right, guys. Well, I guess that is it for now. Not to worry, though. We will do a part 2 and continue doing this. Our next episode, we're going to look at Dragon Ball Z Budokai franchise, Budokai, and Budokai Tenkaichi. Also, we're going to look at Tekken franchise from Tekken 1 to the last one, of course.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to react and give our ratings. And yes, anything else that pops up, we might do other games. Right now, those are the ones that are on the list, Tekken and Dragon Ball Z, Budokais. And I might, if we have time, we can do Twisted Metal. But if not, we'll do Twisted Metal on part 3. And there are not too many of them, just like 3 or 4 out of all of them, because not all of them have intros, really long intros, with showcase and stuff. But hope you like this one, and I hope this one gets really good, because I think this is something that a lot of people wants to see, reactions and stuff. And what better more than me and Drifter reacting to our favorite franchises. So yeah. Before we go, I just wanted to let you know that this Saturday we're gonna do Late Night Casuals. Next episode is gonna be this Saturday is gonna be PC SoulCalibur. So get your mod-ons on if you do have the game on PC. Join me in the lobby, and yeah, I hope to see you there. Trust me, it's gonna be a blast. I modded the game a little bit to add some cool stuff here and there to make the game much more interesting than what it is. And yeah, for now, that's about it. Now, I got news for my music channel, which is Right Scream. It's on my YouTube channel as well, in the description below as well. Make sure that you stay tuned, because I am continuing on the album. And almost, I am not that I am quitting on it. I am going on it. I'm still working on it. I haven't told anything. I'm just wanted to keep it down low, not tell too much about it, but because I don't want everybody to steal my ideas, being honest, even though that doesn't matter. But I am working on the songs right now. I have 4 songs in the track out of 7. Once all of those are done, I'm gonna go and get them copyrighted, do the whole pay that I have to do, all the signing that I have to do to get them copyrighted, and then start the designing for then starting the distribution to then either do something, a giveaway, and then you can buy it from me, DM, Instagram. Now I can just deliver it to you, whatever. So looking forward to that. That is coming out of my pocket, by the way. So I really hope you enjoy this. It's gonna be inspired by something that I'm not gonna say yet because I want to keep it a secret. So yeah, stay tuned. That's why I'm not doing a lot of content for my music channel, because I'm working on the album. So hope to see you. I hope you really enjoy this one. Of course, make sure to subscribe to God Drifter. Links in the description below. Follow him on Instagram, GodDrifter_, right?
Yep.
For the Instagram, yeah, it's same as here, but with an underscore after the R. But for the YouTube channel, God Drifter, as you can see right here in the overlays. Yeah, social media, anything down below. I hope to see you on part 2 next Tuesday, and I hope you enjoyed this one because I really did have fun a lot. I had this is my favorite episode because I like seeing intros and giving my opinion on them. So yeah, I can't wait for part 2 next Tuesday. Make sure you tune in, and yeah, I think that's it. I think we're done here. Have a good night, guys. Subscribe, hit the bell icon so you will not miss any of my beautiful content. Like and share if you're new, welcome. And yeah, spread the word of my channel. And I'll see you on the next JXB Mode podcast. Have a good night.
Yeah, hit the fucking bell.